Let's build this huge Wicked Lego set. Hi, my name is Joe, if you didn't know, and I am an avid Lego builder, though it has been a moment since we've built a set together, so I thought, you know, in the spirit of Wicked and all of that fun stuff, I thought we could build this bad boy together. I don't want to say too much about the set itself because there will be a time lapse and voiceover Jenna, and that's where I'll be giving you the most information about this guy, but I mean, come on, look at it. It looks awesome. I know I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if you've seen Wicked for good, and let's send it to the time lapse voiceover Jenna.
Hey, it's voiceover Jenna. I am so excited to be getting into this Lego build today. It is a little bit of a longer one, but I'm excited. Today we're going to be building and talking about the Lego Wicked wall art set, as I'm sure you are already aware of, but I finally get to talk about something that has been a part of my life for honestly most of it. I grew up with Wicked. The music, the story, the characters, all of it hit me at such a formative time. And for a kid who felt different, misunderstood, and just a little out of place, Elphaba meant everything. And Glenda too, in her own complicated way. Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth were, and still are, massive role models to me. Vocally, obviously, but also in the way they embodied these characters with so much heart, humor, and humanity. They made Wicked feel bigger than a musical. It felt like a world you could step into. So when I heard Wicked was finally being adapted into movies, I was excited but also nervous. When Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo were announced, I'll be honest, I had that moment of, okay, let's see. Wicked is sacred to a lot of people. It's personal, and it's hard to imagine anyone stepping into those roles when you've lived with the originals for so long. But after seeing the first movie, I was completely sold. Ariana as Glinda and Cynthia as Elphaba could not be more perfect for their respective roles. The care, the respect, the vocal power, the emotional nuance, it's all there. And the second movie, so solid. I definitely need to watch it again because it's been a minute, but I walked away feeling really confident in what they're building in this adaptation, which makes this Lego set feel even more special. So let's talk about the build itself for a little bit. This is a wall art set, not a traditional Lego display, but it's made up of a lot of pieces. It's a dense build. There's repetition, there's layering, there's texture, and it took me a good chunk of hours to complete. I'm talking, I watched 3 movies while building this. It's one of those builds where you settle in, you're not rushing, you're letting it unfold. And honestly, that made it more enjoyable. It's long, yes, but it's long in a satisfying way. There were so many moments during this build where I'd stop and think, oh wow, I didn't expect that. And I mean that both structurally and emotionally. This set is full of little surprises, things you wouldn't notice at first glance, hidden references, quiet details, choices that feel intentional and thoughtful rather than like flashy. And I may have actually made a TikTok talking about some of my favorite hidden features and Easter eggs in this set because there are a lot, and building it really deepened my appreciation for the design. So if you potentially, want to check that out, it should be up, hopefully, potentially, yeah. There's the way Oz is represented, the journey elements, the symbolism, the balance between light and dark. It doesn't yell Wicked at you, it trusts that you know, and I really love that. As someone who enjoys world building, storytelling, and visual symbolism, this set feels like it was designed for people who understand the story behind just the surface level aesthetics. Even the parts that are repetitive start to feel meditative after a while. You kind of get into a rhythm. You see how sections connect and you understand why things are placed where they are. It's absolutely a display first set, but it rewards the builder in a really meaningful way. And I love how it looks finished. It doesn't feel like a toy, it feels like art, like a poster, like something you'd hang in a creative space or studio and have people ask about. This build has also ended up being kind of emotional for me. Wicked has followed me through so many stages of life. Childhood, adolescence, adulthood, and now here I am years later building a Lego version of that world while reflecting on how much it's shaped me. This video was actually supposed to come out around the same time as Wicked for Good. Life had other plans, things got busy, things shifted, and that happens, but honestly, I'm really happy to finally be sharing it now. Sometimes projects take longer than we expect, and that doesn't make them any less meaningful. If anything, it makes finally finishing them feel feel even better. If you've been watching along while I build, thank you for being here. And if you're someone who grew up with Wicked too, I think you'll really appreciate how much care went into this set. If you want to see more detail, I do have a TikTok where I break down some of my favorite hidden features and Easter eggs, and I'd love to know which ones stood out to you. Sorry, shameless promo again. And if you're new here, welcome. I make lots of content about music, movies, creativity, and things that make us feel a little less alone. Thanks for hanging out with me today and building along, and for letting me ramble about something that really means a lot to me. All right, I guess that's it from voiceover Jenna. I'm gonna send it back to in real life Jenna to kind of look at the set a little bit more, and yeah, peace out, bye.
And I'm back with the finished product. Let me scoot over a little bit and let's get into this thing, because you can only see so much on the time lapse. But this is what it looks like. It's smaller than I imagined, but I'm honestly happy about that. Here is the size difference in the box and the thing itself. It's like pretty much to scale, honestly, to the box. And oh my gosh, does it have a ton of details. Like, the one I remember the most right now is under this cloud we have a little flying monkey, and of course we have Elphaba and Glinda's down here in a little bubble. We have the train, Munchkin Land, and you know, the whole yellow brick road leading to the Emerald City, somewhere over the rainbow. And I really love all of the tulips and the little boats. But let's very carefully slide this middle part out so you can see the minifigs. Oh, Toto fell. And then all of them are on this tray. I did lose Toto though. Let me set this down and grab Toto. Here are those minifigs. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And let me very carefully set this back in. R.I.P. Toto. I wish there was a way to like clip him in, but there isn't. All right, now that all of them are back in their home, then we can put this back. And just like that, in this bubble we have Glinda, and boy is she super cute. She is also on her little stand, but look at that dress, it's so big and gorgeous. She lives in her little bubble. If I can put her back there she goes. Ah, I broke her bubble. All better. If you have any questions about this guy, please don't hesitate to let me know in the comments. And if you like today's video, make sure to give it a like. It not only lets me know what you guys like, but it also helps this video. I do have a home for it on my Wicked shelves. Maybe I'll make another video just on that, because there's some cool stuff there. If you want that, let me know. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. All right, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna go put this away. Hope you guys all have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.